This is Doug and Krish, and this model is a project that we were looking at building, and it's not this actual building, it's right next to it, and this is a model of the existing building. It's not to scale or anything, it's just a basic geometry. But we built a scale model of what we're going to build next to it, and that's what we want to show today. These two holes are just a part of what's going to go in. So first thing we would do is we put in this slab. That's the first section. It's in two parts. This is a water tank project, solid concrete walls, and so that was the slab. That's the exact dimensions and everything. And so the wall placement, the way that we would have built this would be to put in this section first. This thing is broken up into two plenums, two water holding sides, and I didn't do a lot with the openings and that kind of thing, and I didn't do the precast on this project either because I wasn't doing it. So the first thing we would do is put in this end of the project, and there's another wall on the other side that's exactly the same. So we get a bird's eye view of that. It's they're exactly the same. They're open-ended, but we're not doing this for a presentation. This is just a way for us to show, the process that we would use to build it. So first thing we would do is put in that slab, that half of the slab, and then come in for that part of the slab while we were doing this wall. So these two pieces would pretty much go at the same time, and I didn't show the rebar and everything in this because it's just what we would use to show the sequence that we would pour in. So that section would go first, and then this wall would go in second, this set of walls, and there's a pipe chase between these two, and so that would go in probably when we were building this particular wall. Right after we were done with it, when we were building this, we would put in that. It's made of block, so it's got a core slab on top of it, and these have double T's across the top to cover it up. But coordinating with the subcontractors, and in this case the general contractor was the piping guy, so he had some pipes to put in, so we would have put in this wall, and then we would have allowed them to put in these pipe sections right here. And there's one set on either side. There's a small pipe here that goes to overflow here, and then there's splash guard, excuse me, and then this one goes, this actually fills the tank, and it goes up and comes down, and this one is a mirror image of that. But you could see that with the pipes in that there's no way that we could close up the sides until that work was done, because we would create an area where they would have had to climb over a 20-foot wall. These walls are 20 foot high. So we would have put this and then probably left the project, and since all of the activity is on this side, then we would have put in that wall first once the pipes were run here, and then we would have closed this side up last, and we would have had to protect all the wall dowels coming out of the slab and that kind of thing. But this was the only way to really build the project the way we bid it. So this is the kind of thing that we do to show the client what it is we're gonna do and how we would put it together. And there's water stop and all kinds of stuff that goes in between the walls to make them watertight. And then that chase in the back there, it actually is made of block. It's got a little slab underneath. I didn't show everything, but I just showed the pipes going through, and the contractor knew he would look at this and know what his part of the work was. So anyway, just a little representation of the way we communicate, and we could get a lot more involved with this, but this was just a kind of a mock-up to show them exactly how we would do the project so they could coordinate with us. Anyway, that's it, and thanks for showing up, and I'll talk to you soon.